Welcome back and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News this Thursday evening. The Attorney General's office continues to employ on a full-time basis an assistant AG who left Ireland over a month ago. Michael Stanker began work at the Civil Division of the AG's office in July 2011, and before that clerked at the Sinai Supreme Court for about 2 years. In late April, Stanker moved to California, and Attorney General Ed Buckingham says he wanted to continue Stanker's services as Assistant AG.
Before we decided that would be an appropriate act, I communicated with the Supreme Court to determine if there would be any conflict from their point of view or any rejection of that. I did not receive any negative comments from the Supreme Court, and they left it to our discretion.
The Supreme Court regulates admission to the Sinai bar. In a letter dated April 2nd, Buckingham asked Acting Chief Justice Alex Castro whether Stanker could continue to practice law as Assistant AG while residing in California. On April 17th, Castro replied that the Sinai's rules of admittance are silent on the issue, and the Supreme Court cannot comment on personnel decisions by the executive branch and the AG's office regarding duty stations of employees. Buckingham declined to respond to KSPN's questions about Stanker's caseload or how he accounts for time spent on the job. He does, however, say that Stanker is performing many of the same tasks of legal research and writing that he performed when he was here. He's still doing the same types of things that an assistant AG would do. I mean,
He's doing the same things, except he's obviously not in a position of appearing in court.
Part of what makes Stanker's employment contract interesting is that the AG is currently suing Public Auditor Mike Pye over a contract involving some similar circumstances. In June last year, the AG's office filed a lawsuit in Superior Court challenging the validity of 2 of OPA's legal services contracts. According to the complaint, the contracts violated procurement rules because they weren't approved by Finance or the AG. One of the questioned contracts is that of Joe Przyuski. Przyuski is the attorney who investigated Buckingham in 2010 over allegations of ethical misconduct, and later moved to Hawaii, but continued to work on a part-time basis for OPA. KSPN asked Buckingham how Przyuski's contract is different from Stanker's.
There are a number of issues that arose there. They're specifically addressed in the contract issues which we raised. They included a statement in the contract of the duty station being Saipan, when in fact at the time the contract was executed there was no appearance in Saipan. He'd already been off island. The specifics of it are currently a matter of litigation, and I think we await the court's ruling on that.
At this time, Stanker is still working under the same contract that was in effect before he left Ireland. His duty station is still listed as Saipan, and he's still earning $54,000 per year. We've learned, however, that the AG's office is now processing a new contract at the same salary but revised to reflect his new duty station in California. Though he apparently is not the first to be offered such employment terms by the AG, we're told that at least 2 other departing attorneys received similar offers. Stanker may be the first to accept, and is currently the only assistant AG earning a full-time salary while residing full-time off island.